Kenyans, let me speak to this one and please listen intently. Democracy, because this is a political speech and I must speak politics. Democracy requires eternal vigilance. An optimistic Abraham Lincoln believed that while people retain their virtue and vigilance, no administration by any extreme of wickedness or folly can very seriously injure the government in the short space of 4 years. That is what Abraham believed. Of course, Lincoln had not reckoned with the rogue administration in the USA and less enthusiastic and constitutional shy ones in Kenya. Had he done so, he would not have underrated the determination of rogue administrations to injure democracy in a very short time. Kenya is a constitutional multi-party state, guaranteeing far-reaching rights and freedoms to all Kenyans. This has been achieved through untiring struggles of tears, blood, and death. It behoves any leader in this country to lead Kenyans in nurturing our nascent democracy. But there is sinister counter-democracy insurgency creeping into our governance system. Anti-people plots are afoot to curtail and defeat not only rights and freedoms, but also electoral democracy. These shenanigans are aimed at subverting fair, free, and verifiable elections by crippling political parties. This is reflected in shameful maneuvers to assault and curtail Kenyans' political rights to associate and freely choose their leaders. Yaani wanataka hata watuchagulie marafiki na watupimie hewa. Some shadowy elements are busy attempting to coerce, intimidate, and impose hand-picked leaders. This is a perilous road that can only lead to civil strife. We must certainly be reminded that the stability of this country is derived from the legitimacy bestowed through popular elections. Through popular elections. In the forthcoming elections, the people of Kenya as a sovereign have the duty, as warned by Lincoln, not to overthrow, and I quote, not to overthrow the Constitution, like some want, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. I wish to repeat that. These elections, Lincoln would have said, our intention is not to overthrow the Constitution, like some want, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. Uongozi bora na uchumi bora, pesa mfukoni, other than tackling corruption in the theft of resources, seeks to also fight political corruption by strengthening and protecting the independence of our institutions of government and of constitutional commissions and offices. We will use this protective shield to shelter and embolden important institutions such as the judiciary and labor. It is tragic that the robust labor movement that played a stunning role in securing Kenya's independence has been vandalized and cannibalized by clueless and clownish self-serving leadership. Under my watch, the labor movement is going to regain its sense of purpose and respectability as the middle house between employers and their employees. It will not be a clownish cowboy club that labors for a few individuals who openly boast and display the trappings of massive opulence whose sources remain smoky and mysterious. Ladies and gentlemen, for the workers of this country, can you imagine if Tom Mboya woke up today? If Dennis Akumu woke up today? If Sami Muhanji woke up today? If Peter Kibisu woke up today? If Chadu Kadongo woke up today? What would they find? It is worrying how these groups have bastardized state institutions by weaponizing them for selfish ends. The war against corruption is on the limp because of weaponization of the entities that should be fighting graft in the country. They have been and personalized for political scarecrow purposes and prosecution of dissent. Individuals who do not toe a particular political line are targeted day in, day out for witch hunt through state agencies. This must not be allowed to. We stand up against political arm twisting and kidnapping of state entities for selfish missions, even way before we form government. And when we get there, there will be things of the past. Ladies and gentlemen, as I draw close to the end,